Welcome to this organization understanding of a good or a typical course in LMS. Consider this course data structure and lab, and this is one of the learning center which I have used. So you have a welcome page, and this welcome page with the course general information. You have this layout of the course introduction page. You can have something of this sort which you introduce your course. You have the prefect who are working with you in the course, the students that support teaching and learning, and they have already done this course with you. And then coming to the class attendance, to course information, and then the type of assessment, uh, question of honesty and other things, other aspects of the course. You can have shortcuts. These shortcuts you can also create for different weeks and for different assessment. This is basically a typical guideline you provide to the student. It's an organization that you try to see, and also you can connect your Google form here to see the level of interest of the student. For example, I'm just showing you the level of interest of the student here, student interest discovery, and you can start with the discovery of the student's interest, and then you can have certain announcement. But every week you have a typical content. Like week one you have this, and it is based on your course outline. We have lesson one, lesson two, and the lab one. Whatever is the plan for the week, you describe that in a block. And this is actually an interactive video element, but every item is numbered 1.1, and there is a title of the topic, when what type of component it is. It's a video. This is week 1.2. It's an interactive content. And then you have 1.3, certain discussion that you like to do with the student, and then you have discussions, and then you have again interactive content. And this is actually kind of labs that you provide the student. This is your weekly learning feedback, and feedback that must be provided by the student, and you have a certain time that it open and it close, and students are aware of this. And then when you see you let's look at the weekly learning feedback. What type of questions do we have? You can see the responses. These are the different responses. They are typically writing. There is a dynamic memory allocation, question and answer, and students are writing their answers, participatory, how pointers. And then the last question generally always is that about the organization, how was the learning of pointer, the getting a feedback on the learning of the topic. So that's very important. And let me show you also the content that has been done. Like once this week, and you have actually this Google Meet discussion or Zoom discussion is recording is linked here. So a student can actually come in this week. If someone misses, they can also watch the recording, and they can do actually activities. So what happens is every item is numbered, every item is with a date, and every item has a specific time and content. So this is actually the way you organize the content in the blended learning center. And you have every week there is a weekly feedback commonly, and then you also connect your recording link. So this is actually a typical organization we expect from online learning. At the same time, we connect our students. Thank you for your watching this content.